Hi, Eagle family. Welcome. My name is Ms.Calderon, and I am a brand new Spanish teacher to Perry Middle School. I would like to talk about my background and a little bit about my teaching career first. So, I am Mexican American, so students will be mostly learning Mexican phrases as well as vocabulary. I have found that Mexican accents are the most understandable accents for Spanish. So it's going to be a great asset to students. About myself, I was first born in Guanajuato, Mexico. And my mother and I immigrated to the United States when I was only a month old. My mother didn't know much English. So I was the one that helped her for the majority of the time communicate and bridge a gap between English and Spanish. I loved helping her so much that I knew that I wanted to help others as well learn Spanish. And I did so by deciding to study Spanish literature at the University of North Texas. I graduated in the summer of 2013 with a bachelor's degree in Spanish literature and a minor in art history. I loved it so much and found that the culture was so rich and the literature was so enticing that I decided to go into the graduate program at the University of North Texas 2 weeks after graduation. I learned so many unique qualities about the Spanish literature, specifically about the many different characteristics that Spanish literature has that other literatures might not, as well as learning about different artists, Hispanic artists, from the Mexican artist Frida Kahlo to the Spanish artist Salvador Dali. So I'm so excited to share these with the students. I graduated in the spring of 2018 with my Master's of Arts in Spanish Literature and Art History. But before that, my teaching career began. At UNT, I was offered the opportunity to teach 2-level Spanish courses. So I was the instructor of choice that spring of 2015. I loved teaching so much, and I was only teaching it part-time, but I wanted to make it a full-time career. So I first began my career in the district that fall of 2015, where I joined the Creekview family first. I taught at Creekview for over 5 years, Spanish AP Level 5, which is Literature and Culture, and Spanish Level 2 for both native speakers and non-native speakers. Now, this is my 6th year teaching, and I am so excited to be part of the Perry family. I've met so many new people and learned so many new things about this school, and that I am so excited to be part of this family now. So I will be mostly teaching AP Spanish Language and Culture Level 4, as well as Spanish Level 1 for both non-native speakers and native speakers. And I want to discuss first a little bit about Spanish Level 1, what it will be like, and what kind of teaching style I will be using. So, Spanish Level 1, the class is taught by optimizing immersion of the language while using the Tprs method. And if you don't know what that means, it's okay. I will discuss what it is in just a moment. Our class activities are designed to provide students with many opportunities to be involved in the Spanish language, at or just above the level of understanding. Each language building activity is designed to introduce or strengthen the understanding of high-frequency words and phrases in Spanish. What is TPRS? TPRS stands for Teaching Proficiency Through Reading and Storytelling. So yes, students will learn through reading as well as through listening to stories. So this method is based on the idea that the brain needs an enormous amount of comprehensible input, basically listening, of the language. We choose the most commonly used words and phrases and use them in stories, conversations, and other activities. Everything we talk about in the target language is going to be understood by students because of their constant exposure to the language. What does TPRS look like in class? TPRS sounds a lot like a lot of Spanish. Some typical activities include storytelling, story writing, reading, and songs. So, during storytelling, the teacher starts with the outline of a story and asks the class a large number of questions that, 1, ensures that the class understands the language, and 2, add personalized and interesting, sometimes funny, details to the story. The students will also be exposed to learning songs and singing and dancing to these songs so that they may remember these words and be able to remember these songs and their meaning. Through reading, they will also be able to be exposed to new vocabulary, learn how to summarize and communicate in Spanish about these stories. There will be some games as well as projects, and from time to time, video viewing with the immersion of Spanish. So, there will be some projects and some tests, depending. Homework will be a part of the grade as well. Participation is absolutely necessary in the Spanish classroom because the more use the students have in the target language, the more exposure they will have and be able to communicate in Spanish. So, if you guys have any questions, you're welcome to email me. I want to go on to discuss a little bit about Spanish Level 2 and AP 4. So, those students will be discussing and reading literature that's appropriate for their grade level. We will be seeing a variety of themes that align with preparation for AP 4 classes as well as the exam. I've shared this with students, but most of the themes include families and communities, beauty and aesthetics, contemporary life, personal and public identities, science, technology, as well as global issues. Currently, the students and I are working on families and communities. I am so excited to help these students be able to communicate and learn more vocabulary in Spanish, as well as being able to express their ideas and emotions through the use of the target language. The best method to communicate with me if you have any questions is through my email. My email is my last name, Calderon, f@cfbisd.edu. Please feel welcome to email me whenever you have a question. We could always set up online conferencing through Zoom or WebEx, and we can do that by email. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. And I'm so excited to meet every single one of you as well as your students as the time progresses. Bye.